If you believe something to be true about yourself, whether it be positive or negative, you begin to seek more of it. It becomes like a validation for you. It becomes an evidence for you to think that this is true for where you are right now. So if you believe that you're not good enough, or you're not worthy, or you have a certain belief around money or relationships, that all men are certain ways or all women are other ways, it means that we begin to live by that belief system. That belief system gives us that internal dialogue, the feelings that we experience, and the behaviors which actually give us our results. So all of those begin to make up our reality. Now, the interesting thing about beliefs are that they're all subjective. Beliefs are what we think is right or what we think is true. So even if we know that it's completely illogical to have that belief system, we will begin to still experience it, think it, and believe it, and kind of know it in our mind, and keep on producing the exact same results. Once again, whether it be good results or bad results, the brain is not discriminating between the two of those. But the thing is, when you think about the belief itself, we know that that belief is something that we believe to be true about ourselves or the world, but it's also, we now know, an illusion. It's an illusion that we're holding on to. Now, if that belief is negative, then it's going to be really important to be able to understand how it came about, the intention behind it, and how we can let go of it. So let's just consider then that if we have a limiting belief, what is the intention behind that belief? So if you have a negative belief system about yourself of maybe not feeling good enough or not being worthy, what's the intention behind it? Why would our body run such a thing? So it usually comes down to a protective mechanism. So it's usually a way of trying to keep safe. So if I don't believe I'm good enough, that means I'm not going to put myself in certain situations, whether it be a relationship, whether it be socializing or going for that job that you kind of want, but because we believe we're not good enough, we don't go for those things, and therefore we won't fail, we won't get rejected, and will remain safe.
What you believe about yourself and the language that you use to yourself. And you know, this is my absolute favourite quote: whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you're probably right. And in a sales environment, never a truer word spoken. I think he was just an amazing philosopher, Henry Ford. If you want to research his quotes, they are awesome, but that's my absolute favourite. So what do you believe about you? What do you believe about your own sales ability? What do you believe about the other qualities required? You know, Suzanne talked about, I don't want to be too salesy. When you've got beliefs like that inside you, it stops you giving 100%. When you believe that sales are scary, why the hell would you want to go there? So start to notice. You know, the thing with beliefs is that very often they are, in fact most often they are unconscious. You don't even know all of the limiting beliefs that you have, because most of them are unconscious. In fact, 95% of all thought is unconscious, which means you have no awareness of what's going on until somebody maybe brings it to your attention, or it just comes out in conversation and somebody says, that's an interesting thing you said there. Tell me more about that. And sometimes the only thing you need to do is actually become consciously aware of that limiting belief. Because Anna said, well, I wrote that down and I think that's not even true. And it's the same with the beliefs that you have about yourself. Well, you know, your unconscious mind will absolutely want to absolutely agree 100% with that limiting belief. So if you believe that you're not very good at sales, your mind will go, yeah, that's right. Here's another example. Here's another example. Here's another example. All those examples where you were absolutely stunning, you will just delete because that doesn't fit in with your belief. Your unconscious mind doesn't go, don't be so ridiculous, wake up, you're great. It won't do that. It won't disagree with you. You've created that belief and it wants to make you happy. So it doesn't matter what seeds you plant, your unconscious mind will grow those seeds. So what seeds are you planting?